They no huddling. They no huddling. So what do we do when they no huddle? Man, this shit is speeding up a little bit. Come on, internet. Slow down a little bit, baby. Slow down a little bit, baby. Cover three. We see it. Get down. On the ball, Simmons.
This one is for everyone leaving work.
Four. You gotta stay sticky on that. Go get it! Go get it! Come on, baby, rock that, hit that. From BK to New Jerusalem, all the brains we flew, bitches we ran through. Take two. Mad cause I blew niggas envious. Shit strenuous. Push up front. Ain't mad at you. Welcome to episode 5. I think it's episode 5. I shouldn't be repeating the episode. Let's go check and make sure we on Dizak. Yep. And as always, we start off our shows when we go to, you know, the regular shit. We gotta go to standings and talk on how you doing, man. And History Franchise Guru, we here with Real Draft Season 1. You know, the topic is top dandies through the first 4 weeks. We want to know what rookies is shitting right now, who playing at a high level right now. But we go through our normal situations. I think Skadimes might pay us a visit today as well. Shit. The top, as soon as we get 15 coaches in this league to comment their names in the comment section and show that they're watching the video, I will reveal what the gift will be. Now, here's the other thing. You have to screenshot that you hit the like button and comment your name in the comment section and send it to the Giants coach for you to get anything popping. Alright? And if I give a gift that you decide, send that to the Giants coach as well. Alright, bear with us. The game been active funny. We've been going through a lot of disconnection situations today. So we'll continue to you know, bring us back in where we need to be if we gotta keep catching up. You know how this game is. They'd sell us a game for $100 in motherfucking August and rob us all the way to August. Alright, go. Typical EA shit. Now, with that being said, the Patriots and the Cardinals are locked into a hard, tough, really physical game that's going on right now. And right now, the Patriots are 2-0 on the Cardinals. So this game is very important for the Cardinals right now. You know, to just get himself back on top of this New England Patriots team right now. They're becoming rivals, and in this rival game, they're having a couple rival moments going on right now. You got Nano playing everything over top.
Man, this
Cover
shit
full
keeps
shorty.
speeding up. What the fuck's up with this shit?
And motherfucker Falk trying to dissect. You get it? We'll keep y'all posted. What's the score over there, fellas?
24-17 here.
24-17 after a 21-0 start for the New England Patriots. The Cardinals come screaming back down by a score. Big time football being played, man. That's all I know. Real draft, real tough football. Listen, if you're in the league at this point, man, if your team not built, you're an idiot. Simple as that. And if you guys continue to just miss out on gifts and let the rich keep getting richer, please don't bitch at people's teams and shit, looking at guys' teams and see upgrades happening and shit like that, because you have the opportunity for the same shit, you know, depending on how much you care about your fucking team in this league. You'll do certain shit. It's that simple. Now, the Bucks are 4-0 right now. You know, again, 181 points they scored. They gave up 49. The Broncos are number 2 right now, 4-0. Second team that's undefeated right now with 150-77. You have the Ravens sitting at 3 at 4-0, 170-71. Giants are 4-0, Super Bowl champs, sitting there at 179 and 118. Our one-loss teams goes as follows. The Seahawks are in 5th place right now, 3-1. The Colts are in 6th place, 3-1. The Bills are in 7th place, 3-1. Eagles are in 8th place, 3-1. Browns are in 9th place, 3-1. Cardinals are in 10th place, 3-1. Patriots are in 11th place, 3-1. Here's your 15. Bengals are 2-2. Football team is 2-2. That's 13 teams right there. Vikings are 2-2. 14 teams. And the Packers round off our top 15 at 2-2 right now. All right, fellas, you know, that's the standings. That's where we at with it right now. Obviously, you know, a little here and there through the divisions. All right, AFC North, the battle is between, you know, pretty much 3, and even the Steelers is playing tough football right now. Trust me, we just got out of a dogfight last night. All right, so the Ravens have a 1-game lead over top of that division. In the AFC South, the Colts have a 1-game lead over top of the 2 teams, Jaguars and Titans. In the AFC East, it's a 3-1 tie between the Bills and the Patriots. Dolphins finally got their first win last week. Big time win, too, over the Jets. Both of those teams are 1-3 right now. AFC West, Broncos are 4-0. Chargers are sitting at 2-2. Chiefs 2-2, and the Raiders are 0-4 right now. In the NFC North, you have 2-2 Vikings. Packers are 2-2. Lions are 2-2, and the Bears, that have won this division 7 straight times, are sitting at 1-3. All right, NFC South 4-0. Buccaneers sitting at top of that. Panthers are number 2 in this division at 2-2, and the Saints are 2-2 with the Falcons 0-4 right now. NFC East 4-0 Giants. The Eagles are 3-1. The football team is 2-2, and the Cake Boys are sitting at 0-4 right now. In the NFC West, you have 3-1 Seahawks on top of the division. Cardinals are number 2 in this division, 3-1. The 49ers 1-3, and the Rams are at 0-4. That's your conferences and your divisions and your championship players and your teams and whatever the hell it's supposed to be. That's that. Now, let's get into the conversation today right now. We got some big time games that's being played. One's being played right now. We do have the Giants and the Bucks coming up. They'll be playing tomorrow. That's a big time game. There are a lot of games, so let's go to the schedule and let's just talk about some of the games that's coming up. And you know, we're almost there right now, fellas. I know Max is keeping track of how many guys have typed their name in the chat so far. So we can keep y'all updated. The moment we get 15 different teams that's being coached by a team in my league to type their name in the comment section and hit the like button, I will reveal what I'm gonna give out for you guys right now. All right, so let's look at the schedule and see what we're dealing with week 5 right now. Ravens versus the Browns, big time divisional game. Raiders and the Titans. I think this game is important for the Titans right now to continue their run. They're playing pretty good football right now. They're at 500 or even, and the Raiders need to come off that 0-win record right now, and they need to get this win in a worse way. Lions, Vikings, this will, you know, change the who's on top of the division. I think the Lions is playing good football. Vikings is up and down. I think the Lions need to make a stance right here and let the guys know that they're back. Texans, Packers, 4th win will go to the Packers. My boy Mark's still stuck in training right now. And he stuck there a little extra because they're on that border right now with the Russia and the Ukraine fighting right now. Dolphins, 49ers. I hope the 49ers play this game because I would really like to see the Dolphins and the 49ers go at it tonight. This is a big game for the Dolphins. They need to continue their turnaround right now. They started off 0-3 with a tough schedule, and the schedules continue to be tough. And they got the tough 49ers when they are actually playing. Dolphins sitting there at 49ers. Some of these coaches, the 99 teams are ass, especially... Who that? Come here and talk the shit. Don't get that boy started, boy. Do not get him started, please. Alright. So, the Cowboys and the football team, this is a big game. This is a big game for both teams. You know, just because the records don't change anything. These two teams are rivals for sure. And every time they play, is explosion going on over there, man. You know what I mean? They've been really going at it all this. So we're going to continue to watch them go at it right now. Colts, Bears. Can Mike win a game that he's not expected to win? And that's the question. Is he ready to take that next step and start to win some games that I think he can win? I think he can catch the U.S., man. I truly believe that. In hearts of all hearts, that Mike is ready now to be able to win a game like this. So let's pay attention to the Colts while they're on top of their division right now. Falcons, Saints. Can the Falcons, you know, turn it around? They've been winning in the combine right now. These guys winning their asses off because they're getting all types of upgrades and speed upgrades and shit on 40 times and things like that. Can they get the Saints? The Saints just came off a record-breaking career day with their New Jersey native receiver and Milton with 25 catches in the game. Can he continue that process, right? We'll see. Panthers, Rams, big-time game. Family matters, right? You know, McCoy got to go take it to somebody he's related to and see what happens. The Rams want to get on top of their losing streak right now and get a dub, and McCoy is looking to continue to stay in second place to be able to have an opportunity to fight for first place. Alright, so the Chiefs and the Chargers, Cousin Tata's back. This is his first, you know, game that I think he's playing inside his division where, you know, he can get a feel of who he got to deal with. Although these guys are familiar with each other, we still got to get a feel with this new Chiefs coach and what they got going on over there against the Chargers. Big time game, in my opinion. Patriots, Cardinals are playing right now. They're in a dog fight. The game is the Bucks and the Giants right now, man. This is the rematch from the NFC Championship game right here. 3-point victory by the Giants to go on and win the Super Bowl. Bucks are looking for revenge like shit in this game, and I expect it to happen. Bengals, Jaguars. Bengals, Jets. I like this game because Brian's playing now, and so is Anton. So this is a big game right here for both of these two teams. So that's a game that we keep your eye out on too. Bills, Seahawks. Can the Bills and Seahawks? Okay. All right. Hoodie struggled last week, man.
Tackle, boy.
He struggled big time, man. Conceding the game in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes to go. Got a little ugly for him over there. Can he rebound? Because the Seahawks are playing really tough football, and I want to see what Journey Brown can do over there on the ground. Bills, Seahawks. Seahawks are 3-1. Bills are 3-1. So that's a good matchup right now. Broncos, Jaguars. Broncos, Jaguars. Friendly foes right here, right? These two guys know each other. They're really cool with each other in real life. On the field, they got to get at it. They've been kind of going back and forth with each other. So in my opinion, this is a big game. I do think this game is more important for the Jaguars than it is the Broncos, though. And then the Steelers, Eagles. The Steelers is playing really tough football. They built a really strong rookie defensive class over there they got in this draft, and then they got some wins on combine numbers, upgrading players. So the Steelers is kind of getting there right now. They think they're a year away. They're playing tough football right now, and I think they're going to upset a few guys this season right now. So that's the schedule. That's what we're dealing with week 5 as we look forward to some of these games we're going to watch or play. All right, bro. Mac from us.
Yep.
The title of the show was Diaper Top Dandies through the first 5 weeks. Or 4 weeks. I know I can revert to you because I know you watch a lot of games in the league. Could you give me an offensive dandy and a defensive dandy who you feel has been playing lights out early in their young careers through week 4?
I'm gonna go with shit. defensive dandy, I want to go with, I think, Bills Isaac Taylor Stewart. I want to say.
Okay, let's see if he's
If
in
I'm
the top
correct.
performance list right now. See if we can find him over here.
If I'm correct, that should be one that I think is doing fairly well right now.
All right. He's not in the top 3 performances right now, but he started off hot. Okay.
Offensively, I'm gonna go.
Somebody gotta play defense. Somebody gotta play defense.
I might go David Bell for the Broncos. I saw about 1 or 2 games and he was doing pretty well. I don't remember who was playing, but he's doing pretty well, if I recall correctly.
Okay. All right. All right, so we're going right to season stats because we are looking for diaper dandies right now. We're looking for the top performers in through 4 weeks diaper dandies right now. All right, so you know I got diaper dandies. If you hear me saying diaper dandy, there are rookies in our league. If you hear me saying young gunners, they are only a year in. So right now Chris Evans is leading the league in passing yards. What's up, cousin Tata? Way to show up, my boy. Get that upgrade.
15.
Way to show up. That's 15 right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My man. Way to show up, Tata. All right, so here we go. Chris Evans, the young gunner, is on top of the league right now in the passing yards. You got Elijah Manning, you got Kyler Murray, Herbert, Minor, young gunner right here, and Darian Thomas. I don't know if we're going to find any rookie quarterbacks, though, and we do. So Desmond Ritter, Malik Willis are right beside each other. All right, I like this. So let's take a look at that, Max. Let's go. Let's talk about Desmond Ritter for a second, and then we want to dig into Malik Willis, the 2 rookies that are starting. And both of them got their teams playing well. Willis is 2-2 in his debut, and Ritter is 3-1 in his. Let's start with Desmond Ritter first, man. 59%. Are you upset with that? 10 touchdowns, 8 INTs. How do you feel about that as a rookie?
I mean, he's throwing the ball around. He's almost averaging 300 yards a game. It seems like they may be doing a little bit too much, quote unquote, within the offense. But if they're going off of Ritter's like history, he's a gunslinger. He throws the football around. So I mean, it's right underneath that 62 threshold almost. So I think this isn't terrible, but it definitely needs some work.
I like these numbers as a rookie, and I like the fact that he is flinging that shit.
I like the fact that he's flinging it.
Because you know what he's doing, man. He's getting that man ready right now. You know me. You know how I talk. You get to week 8, about week 9, you start to really see, you know, the development happen where they start to show who they really are. And to me, I think he's playing at a steady pace. I mean, 10 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. We don't kill rookies for interceptions. We expect them to throw it. Throw interceptions. I would like to see this 59% somewhere between like 63 to 65. He's 103.2 QB rate and he's averaging 12.4 yards a play. So he's throwing the ball, man, really well. I think when you talk about Ritter, you're gonna also look at. When you dig into him, you have to look at what he does on the ground too. Remember, he ran a 4.4 at the combine, so this guy has good speed, and he has 16 carries for 164 yards. He's averaging 10.3 every time he take off, 2 rushing touchdowns. Now, you know it's always a fumbling issue with quarterbacks, so he got 3 on the year so far. So he has to protect that and has to make sure he's doing something to better protect him, slide a little bit more, or whatever the case may be, or you'll have high fumble numbers like Lamar Jackson. They make quarterbacks fumble. But between running the ball and throwing the ball right now, he might look the best right now until we check out Malik Willis. But I like what he's doing right now. Would you call him the top diaper dandy at the quarterback position right now? Or should we have to really dig into Willis first?
I like Willis's numbers. He's definitely in the top conversation, though.
Honestly, Willis' numbers is better. He has 69%. He's throwing for more yards, 295. He has a higher QB rating, 108.5. He's thrown 14 touchdowns to 10 picks. It's the same as 10 to 8. You know, that's even right there. You know, he's only what 10 yards less than him in passing right now. and he's only been sacked 7 times for a guy that's a dual threat. Now Mike had 12.4 at the pass attempt. He's at 11.7 at the yards per average right now. Let's check him out as a runner.
Damn it! You blitz everybody. You throw it to the other post.
All right, so he's averaging 3.1 yards average right now. Doesn't look like he's really trying to really running. Look like really not doing too well at the running back position right now as far as the taking off. But I don't think it's a clear cut. Ritter's the #1 diaper dandy through 4 weeks. I don't think it's a clear cut. I think you can go either or. What's your opinion, buddy?
I don't think it's a clear cut. I said I don't think it's a clear cut.
Oh, you don't? Okay. So we gotta give it to one. Who we giving it to? I'm gonna go with Desmond Ritter because he's 3-1.
I was just about to say I might go with Ritter because he's 3-1. Yeah.
All right, so that's the quarterback position. And other young guys out here that we can say, look at Desmond King. Let's see what he's doing.
There we go,
around.
Simmons!
All right, 924, 10 touchdowns, 15 INTs, 58%, 231, 14 sacks right now. Question to you, Max, with Derek King. He hasn't got off to a hot start right now. Right? Are you concerned?
Not at all. A little.
All right, so let's talk about that for a second. Why are you concerned?
God damn it! Come in!
They got the weapons. They got the running back. And then, sometimes you just wonder, and he's unlocked, he's not within threshold, but you just wonder, does this quarterback fit your scheme?
Oh, that vision! Oh, that vision! Oh, that vision, baby!
Scheme problem, or maybe just an adjustment problem. But either way about it, it's worth.
I just think it's the speed of the league right now. Like, this wasn't one of the top quarterbacks coming out. He's a good Madden quarterback because of his attributes, but he wasn't one of the top quarterbacks coming out. So you're forcing a guy that is a late round quarterback and is built to be a late round quarterback. You're forcing him to be a top dog early to be able to keep up to what you've been doing with Dan Marino. So I'm still going to stick with my guns. I think he need to start him, and I think he need to keep him playing. He don't need to sit him down at all. Ride it out. And the reason why I say ride it out is because why not? Now, what do you say? What do you mean? You don't think he fits the scheme?
We just haven't seen the mobile quarterback from the Dolphins since Teddy Bridgewater. And Marino's
what about the Super Bowl appearance year when he had when he brought in Teddy Bridgewater? They moved the pocket a whole lot with Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Well, they got he's faster than Teddy Bridgewater. He can get out that pocket a lot faster and can move the pocket a lot faster as well. I just think it's a throwing thing right now. I just don't think he's accurate enough. He's not reading the field as well as he needs to, and I think you got to work that out through experience. Keep playing him until it works itself out. So I'm not mad at this. I'm not saying I'm disappointed in Derek King, because I think Derek King is, the Dolphins have to feel high about this guy for them to just to plant him in as the starter right away, sit a hot Pro Bowl quarterback down and ride it out with him. They're trying to go in a different direction, and the only thing I see what they're trying to do with a guy like Derek King is they want to be able to get yards running the football with his legs. When certain people ain't getting open, they could take off, right? Nobody's gonna spy Derek King at this point right now. But until he start making you do it, he has that weapon. But my thing is, he has to get the offense down first before he could take that step to get into all that.
Simmons.
Let's get into this rushing attack right now, and let's look at the runners right now. I'm going to yards, not carries, because guys carry the shit out the football right now. Here we go. Jaleel Ruggs is third on this list right now, and let's tap into Jaleel right now. We got to give us Skadime's conversation right now. He has a foot fracture and he's out for 4 weeks. All right, so that's big. He's out for 4 weeks.
Oh man, don't even tell me about that.
And then anytime
Good
a
game,
running back gets a foot injury,
What
I
is
think
it,
it's
the boys?
a
Good
he
game,
got to
man,
be
though.
careful on how he deal with this guy, because this is an injury that can be a lingering injury. This is first time this season. All this we've been playing with the injuries on. They're going to stay consistently on. So what you think, Max? Bringing him back in 4 weeks, do you think they should bring him back in, or work some of the other backs in and slow walk him because of that foot injury, foot fracture actually?
I would slow walk him because it's a fracture, and the speed is something you don't want compromised out of Ruggs. That's what makes him, one of the key things that makes him the top back in the league. Never know with the NFL, they might put one of them little metal shits in his foot, like Derrick Henry, and you just never know what it could be.
Yeah, I think this is something you got to monitor all season. I want to see if he's still going to come back with that same explosiveness he had before this foot injury. He's dealing with his first injury as an NFL player. Mentally, it can affect him too. We'll see. All of us dealing with this now because it's on now. So. I know if I'm a player that get hurt, if I get one of my players hurt, the injuries better be on every week. That's how I'm coming. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Everybody better got to go through this shit. All right, so Bass, Streets, Ruggs, and then you got Javonte Williams are your top backs. But we're not looking at these guys, that've been in the league already. We're trying to find diaper dandies right now. And when we get to the first diaper dandy, we're looking at Dalvin Cook's little brother, James Cook. So look, he has 47 carries, and he's in a system where they don't really run the ball. But guess what? The Chargers has 47 carries with this guy, 316 yards, 6.7 yards a carry. He's 79 yards. It's not bad. This is good rookie numbers right now. Only one rushing touchdown, but he felt the end zone as a rookie already this year. 6 broken tackles from James Cook.
Past Zeus.
Huh?
Went past Zeus.
Where the fuck? Oh my God, went right past Zeus. You're right. All right, well, since I passed him, we're talking about James Cook right now. 47, 316, 6.7 yards a carry. Got a touchdown, averaging 79 yards a game. 1 fumble, 6 broken tackles. How you feel about this guy, man? 81-yard run. He had a long one, too. Broke one. How do you feel about the diaper Danny? We're starting to see a running back right now. Did you expect James Cook to be one of the top rookies running right now?
I think he had the highest upside because of the Chargers' lack of the running back situation, and kind of got thrown into the fire, and is the power back one, the third down running back one, and the regular running back position one. So he's getting all the looks for the Chargers right now.
So this is just a blessing of a guy getting drafted to a situation where he has to be the man, right?
Definitely played a big part into it. James Cook is still a dog, but
right. We're talking about James Cook. I mean, James Cook goes anywhere in the country outside of being at Georgia. He's the feature back at that team. Georgia is loaded at running back. You'll see the next 4 or 5 drafts, nothing but Georgia running backs coming out. They are loaded over there. So let's get to the NFC East. And we get to the Zamir White, Zeus, right now. 53 carries. He's averaging 7 yards a carry. He's just under 100, 92.5. No fumbles. He got 9 broken tackles, 7 yards a carry right now. He balling right now. This is our top diaper dandy in the run game right now. Zamir White, and there's no question about it. I think you passed Eagles rookie. I'm back at it. You typed a little late, my boy. We right there right now. What does Zeus bring to the Eagles offense that they haven't had since season 1 when they had the triplets?
I think he just brings that steady, like that aggression. Like he wants to be the main back, the bell cow. Kind of has that drive and like that grit that you want at your running back position. Another Georgia back, literally. We were just talking about it. And that's 2 Georgia backs that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, in the top echelon for diaper dandies at the running back.
Right. So. I agree. Hey, Max, I'm gonna go farther and say if they decide to get his boy 20 carries a game, this Eagle offense can get dangerous over there with the way the Golden Child is playing at the quarterback position. I think this is dangerous. I think this is one of the biggest pickups that the Eagles could have got in the draft. And the fact that they, especially with JT 29 years old, almost hitting that 30 threshold, Zamir White comes in and he's the bell cow right away. And I think they need to, they got a couple of running backs over there. And in my opinion, I'm not playing those running backs through carries. They're gonna catch the ball out the backfield for me, and we're gonna ride his coattail right here. We're gonna give him the fucking football. And I think if they could get themselves into 20, 25 carries a game, I think this is a different Eagles team that you have to worry about, especially if they get the run game going. And he's already averaging 7 yards a carry. Get your bad ass out of here, you little motherfucker. Alright, so we know who our diaper dandy is. Top dandy of the first 4 weeks is in the running games, Zamir White. So like you said, 2 Georgia backs. See if we can go find another rookie.
Next one is really Breece Hall.
Breece Hall, backup duty. But look at this, though. 32 carries, 268, 8.4 yards a carry. That's solid, bro. He ain't even a starter. Did we skip anybody? I don't think we skipped anybody. Nope, we didn't. All right, let's get back down here to Breece Hall. One of the better backs to come out of the draft. I like this because you're looking at Travis Etienne. He's the man. And I'm quite sure we'll see Etienne's name somewhere up in here. There's no way he's not up in it. There we go. All right, so Etienne, 62 carries, and you go back down to homeboy Breece, where he at 32 carries. So they're doing a good job between their backs right now. They over 90 carries between the both of them. One averaging 8.4.
10:30.
Three touchdowns, and the other one is doing what he always do.
10:21.
He's averaging 5.4 yards. He's more, the hammer and nail over there. But he's getting up there in age too, man. So like this is a 1-2 punch that I think you're gonna see for the next 2 or 3 seasons before Etienne is ready to hang it up. And running backs got a short lifespan in the NFL. So I like that. So we're gonna keep looking at that, pay attention to it. When it comes down to that, man, the 2 running back system over there for the Jaguars, that's going to be very important. I think if they can continue to get Breece going, think about this. Breece can do all the carrying for them in situations where they can flank Travis Etienne out in the slot or spread him out and do some things at the receiver position and not lose anything at the running back position. What you think about that? The Jaguars being able to do something like that. You think that's something we'll see out of them, where you see Etienne catching the ball? He's always been a good receiver out the backfield, even in college at Clemson. So now they get another running back that they can run and get the same effect they get with Etienne as a runner. They can use him in the passing game over there.
I definitely think we'll see that.
I definitely do too. Or you're gonna see a lot of two split backfields and shit with them. All right, so we talked about 3 diaper dandy running backs, but the top diaper dandy running back is Zeus, man. Zamir White over there for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get to the receivers right now. And we're gonna talk about Boastman still leading the league with 26 catches. Where's that 25 catch guy at? He's somewhere in our building, right? On one game. Why we don't see him? Let me see something real fast.
He's down here.
Belton right there with 31 catches. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, let's look at yards real fast and let's talk about it. We're looking for rookies right now, and let's see if we can find them. So Chadwick doing what he do. Bill Lynn, surprisingly, Nano has the number 2 yardage receiver in the league. Waddle's still in the building. Got 10 of them things already. Waddle. Fuck back. It don't matter who throwing the ball, huh? Waddle's that guy. That tells you how good he really is. He's that guy right now. So we're looking for a diaper dandy. Let's keep it moving until we find one. And like you said, David Bell, 19 catches, 439. He's averaging 22.1 yards a game. We have a rookie who's averaging 109.8 yards a game right now with 7 touchdowns. He's balling right now. Rack up yards, 210. He's averaging 11.1 yards. Rack average 11.1 yards after catch. 91 yards is his longest, man, and he ain't gonna wow you with complete super speed, but he's there. I was trying to figure out why you mentioned him, but yeah, 19 catches for 439. Looks like he's the starter too, with those type of catches in a couple of games like this. You can help me out with this, Max. Is he a 1 or a 2, or are they in the slot? Like, where are they playing? How are they using this kid?
I think he was really at the 1. He was playing more of an outside role. One of the 2. He was playing the outside role, more than anything.
All right. Well, he balling right now, man. It looked like he's ready to take over that receiver room. and Denver, where they're they're getting a little long in the tooth at the receiver position right now. And they go bring in a diaper Dandy, who's really a standout. He was one of the better receivers in the draft as well, man. He balled out for Purdue. It's just that he played for Purdue, so that's probably why you didn't see him up the board a little higher because of where he came from. Now the next diaper Dandy we're going to see is not even a starter. But he's dealing with 10. Oh my God, bro! 10 catches, 380. He's averaging 38 yards a catch. Just under 195 yards and 4 touchdowns right now. Rack yard 71, 7.1 yards a catch right now. So he's a walking home run hitter right now. 38 yards a catch. And Jameis Williams right now, the Alabama speedster, is over there in Baltimore running up under shit right now. We talked about this, man. They got a receiver, and it's Tim Israel, who's their slot receiver, is starting to get frustrated over there because he's losing a lot of time on the field to this kid. Let's talk, Max. What do you think? You looking at David Bell, and you looking at the guy that's running under bombs right now for 38 yards a catch. I don't think you can go no further than David Bell, even with the scarce of plays that Jameis Williams has. But the numbers, the yardage, the average, and he has 4 touchdowns. But David Bell is playing. He's the starter. He's probably one of a few rookies that are actually starting at the 1 or 2 in this league right now. So I think if we're looking at top performers through the first 4 weeks, you can't go farther than David Bell first. Let's see if we can find another kid up here. Velus Jones Jr. with 11 catches. All right, so look, man. As much as I want to say Jameis Williams, he looks just as good, if not better. 1 more catch, 372, a little bit under his average, 33.8. But he has 7 touchdowns right now, and a crowded receiving room as well too. So let's talk about Velus Jones from Tennessee, man. He's a combine warrior. He's beneficial because of the combine he ran. He really wasn't a dog at Tennessee because they just didn't have a steady quarterback that can really get them the ball. But he's a dog, and he can play special teams for this team as well. He did a really good job of special teams at Tennessee. So why, Max? Why does he have 7 touchdowns when you have a loaded receiving room over there with Smith, with Barris, with Cannon, and now Pooh Jersey over there, Pooh Hannah?
Just because of that reason right there, Cannon feels confident about his spot, and Hoojers, was through personal GMs, and that was really an over the head thing. Hoojers we made them the promise that everybody's still going to touch, but this is the guy they here. We're going to give the opportunity. Kind of like an OBJ, but minus the injury type of thing. You know what I mean? He just needed the opportunity, needed the chance, bring him over. And the rookie, they just didn't mind sharing the field. I don't think they think it's permanent. I think they all used to be rookies at some point. All of these guys on the team as rookies, minus Smith, were used to getting that love as a rookie. While a DK was here or John Ross was here, you know what I'm saying? Cannon's the only one that came in and became an instant starter. So they're just cooling right now. They're just chilling. You know what I'm saying? They know it's nothing major, but the rookie deserves the love to prove something.
All right, so the next receiver we're going to talk about is Bo Milton, another guy that had a great combine, which warped his numbers and made him a top priority at receiver. We know this. We've seen this story with the Saints. The Saints can get a rookie receiver and do whatever they want with him. Now, he got 31 catches, 25 of them are in one game, 351 yards, 11.3 yards a catch, averaging 87.8 yards a game, 5 touchdowns on the season, 174 rack yards, 5.6. Why aren't we talking about him more after he just broke the NFL record in catches in the game?
I wasn't even aware that he did that, but I think the honest reason would be just because it hasn't really, like you said, we've seen this before, and it hasn't really, contributed to anything bigger on a scale of like this receiver outlet has a direct tie to team success or
with the team, with the Saints like to do. So you're like we've seen this before. So is this receiver special, or is it just the system, the plug and play, and the targets he getting? Like, is he getting the most targets out of all the receivers over there? New Orleans right now, because it seems like GETA Styles finds a receiver every year, and that receiver goes fucking crazy.
I would bet that he's probably has the most receptions on the year. I mean, most receptions for his team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: if you line up after seeing these numbers and knowing, what he did against the Seahawks with the 25 catches in one game, but then you're looking at 11.3 yards a catch, are you preparing for this guy?
No, I'm preparing for Jada Styles more. I'd go
I
for
see what you're saying.
Jada
Jada Styles in the system. Right. All right. Well, and because it's not like the Seahawks doesn't have a really good secondary over there too. They are loaded in the secondary. So for him to do that, but again, like we said, man, and no disrespect to young foe, but what it is we've seen this story before. You can bring a rookie quarterback in and really pretty much get that guy the ball, in your system and the way you play.
It's always impressive what he can do.
Completely impressive. Completely.
There's just no second.
But it comes back to the same question, Max. What happens when you put it together and you can like it's almost like you could put this guy where you want him to go, and then you do what you want him to do, and you've done that with all your receivers, right? But you haven't put it together where all your receivers has big years where you got 3,000-yard receivers with double-digit touchdowns, and when you do that, you're going to be hard to stop because now you can't prepare for the scheme.
I just want to know if it's a play calling thing or like
it is a play calling thing.
Yeah, like so. I mean, we gotta look into the offensive coordinator over there in New Orleans. I know they ended up getting the head coach not too long ago, but we might need to take a look and get a whole new offensive scheme up in there because they got the guys at the receiver position, different heights and different speeds and different calibers, and I think it's due time to put it all together. And you have a season where you got 2,000 or 3,000 yard receivers and 1,000-yard running back, and your offense can still be fluid and fast paced and maybe a different version of roll and rally.
Yeah, see, the roll and rally offense is a plug and play offense, and they've yet, like you said, they've yet to put it all together where all these famous receivers be famous for a year until they decide not to use them no more. It's like as soon as they bring another receiver in, that guy's the guy, and they've yet to be able to do, like you said, make it a thing where you line up and play the roll and rally offense. You should be worried about legit receivers all over the field and having to get matchups in, and really you just got to stop the system, right? A lot of the roll and rally shit, the crossing routes and things like that. But Bo Melton, I mean, you still can't 25 catches in a game. You got to talk about this guy. That's special, no matter who's the person doing it. That's special.
Exactly.
All right, so I mean, go down a little bit more. See if we find another rookie running around right now. And as we go down, I don't really think we're going to see too many. Here we go, Kevin Austin Jr. for the Colts, and excuse me because he doesn't play for West Virginia. He actually plays for Notre Dame. 13 catches, 293, 22, 5, and 1. Cool. All right, so we get out of that and we go, before I go to the defensive side of things real fast, Max. We did quarterbacks, we did running backs, we did receivers, and we found our top performance guys through the first 4 weeks as far as the Dandies. But when you look at the offense as a whole, what Dandy would you say is having the most impressive season right now?
I don't. It's so hard to pick it to a one.
Right. I'm gonna go with Desmond Ritter, 3-1. Playing really good football. I do think he need to get over that, get from being at 59, got to get up to 60 and above completion percentage. But I'm gonna go with him because you see a team success with his success.
Yeah, I might go. See, I'm a little biased towards it. I was about to say I might go Zeus because I've seen a couple games with it, but Desmond Ritter has been kind of fire. What I did watch the Colts game against the Chargers and another Colts game.
Zeus, man. What's the Eagles' record?
They're 3-1, right, Rob?
Yep.
Yeah, like
that's your narrow down. Running back Zeus. Quarterback Desmond Ritter. That's your narrow down out there. I like that.
I might go Zeus. I like Zeus.
All right, I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm staying with Desmond Ritter. I'm just more impressed with the Colts being able to go find that was a big pickup in the second round.
And their quarterback branch is only like 26. I like the move GM wise, and it's bold. I just think you take away Zeus right now. I think the Eagles maybe wouldn't be like 3-1, but the way that they feel about their team and the way that they're playing football right now wouldn't look the way that it does.
And see, I beg to differ there. I think the Eagles is 3-1 without Zeus being in the backfield right now. I think they're 3-1 because of their quarterback. To be honest with you, and I think they're just playing good football. They're taking steps right now and strides right now that's pitting them in a situation where, this is one of the hottest teams in the league. And it's been that way since we made that first video and talking about how they wasn't building over there and they fired their entire staff over there. So I think the quarterback is the reason. Yep, week 5. I like Desmond Ritter, man. He really got the.
Back week 8.
We're definitely going to, but just think about this. Let's close it with this, the offensive side of things. Desmond Ritter has his team 3-1 on top of his division right now. He hasn't been in the mix of that division for the last 2 seasons. Remember the last time we talked about the Colts and winning games, they was 1 game away from making the playoffs 2 years straight, and then they took a 2-year layoff.
Yeah, okay. That could solidify.
All right, so there we go. So the top dandy through the first 4 weeks, in my opinion, is Desmond Ritter on offense, and Max is riding with his division, and he's going with Zeus, man. Zaire White. All right, so let's go to the defensive side of things and let's see what we got going on right now. When you talk about defense, we're going to talk about total tackles. That's the first thing we're looking at. So let's see if we can find a rookie with total tackles right now. So here we go. So right now, Tyler White, Ben Strong, and then safety Michael McDonald, Isaiah Simmons. Hold up. First of all, we got to go news press. I don't know if this is still in effect though right now, but 2 weeks ago, Isaiah Simmons walked in his owners and coaches office and let them know that he was in a situation where football wasn't in his heart. He wanted to move on to be an actor. He played in that bootleg ass movie they had called motherfucker 2 Titties and a Hard Dog. He played in that movie and shit with them little loose ass braids, and because of that he thinks he's in the movie star now. He wants to end his career. But yeah, he's still up here playing right now. So the Cardinals are in a situation where they must win or they lose Isaiah Simmons right now. So let's just wanted to put that out there right now. 2 Titties and a Hard Dog. No beef between us. Alright, so we're looking for diaper dandies though right now, man. And then it comes down to tackling. I don't see one yet. Let's keep going. We start getting down to these low numbers.
I'm down here. The first one is Isaac Taylor Stewart.
That's what you said. And you said Isaac Taylor Stewart with 26 tackles. Alright, so let's stay with him. 26 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. He has 4 sacks and 1 INT. So they're using him as a slot corner right now.
The game against D West, that the suspect gate game, he
the
had
motherfucking
about
punt gate,
the
punt gate.
Yeah,
what he had?
He had about 2 or 3 picks and the sack in that game. That's why I remember. I was like, oh yeah, he was trendy. Like I was like, oh yeah, he good right now.
And what it comes down to is this, man. Speed kills. Isaac Taylor Stewart is one of the best athletes to come out of this draft, but it didn't get put together in USC, man. I don't understand why he didn't stand out. Maybe he should have played on the offensive side of the ball. He was an athlete coming out of high school, but he played the cornerback position. And I'm telling you, very, very big time athlete right now. And I think with the right coaching, and he has that with Coach Hoodie over there, you're gonna see some things because you saw what he did with that speed at the safety position. He had 10 sacks last year. Isaac is on his way for double-digit sacks right now. I would like to see him improve in coverage. He should better be able to lock down some slot receivers because most guys slots are the #1 receivers over there. So we'll continue to keep our eye on that, and let's go. So we're looking for right now. Stewart is looking like he might be the overall. So then we're gonna go tackles for losses.
Underneath him is Lloyd right there.
Tackles.
For the Saints. Yeah, for the Saints.
I'm sorry.
Lloyd.
And this is the #1 linebacker in the draft. Period. Where you at? Let's go, Lloyd.
25 tackles to Taylor's 26, but he got 5 tackles for loss, no sacks, but 2 picks, 2 deflections, and they both no forced fumbles.
Alright, so we like this. 2 INTs too, man. He does a good job with his linebackers too. So just a good pickup to go with Jet Black over there. Like you said, 25, 5 tackle for loss, 2 sacks right now. He got 2 deflections. He caused any fumbles? None. Did he got any touchdowns? None. Alright, so he playing. We keep our eye on him. The tackles are impressive. So we're gonna keep our eye on Devin Lloyd, man. This is the #1 middle linebacker in the draft. And he's playing like that right now, so continue to just keep an eye out on him. So that's 2 guys we're looking at without even go on sit tackle for losses or sacks, anything like that. So let's slide over and let's look at my favorite stat on defense, which is tackle for losses. Demario Chambers on some computer love shit is number 1. Jeremy Carrington is number 2. Earl Woods. All right, help me out, Max. Are we going to find a rookie? And that's who we did. Middle linebacker, 6'4", 245 from Georgia. Quay Walker, 6 tackle for losses right now. So he has 24 tackles, 6 tackle for loss, a sack, and 2 INTs. He balling the fuck out right now too. He's having a hell of a start to his career. Any touchdowns? None. So yeah, he balling too. So we'll keep an eye on him. Also put him on that list right now as well.
Next, Devin Lloyd at 5. I'm looking down. 4s. Nope. No 4s. Okay, no 4s. We move on.
Okay. Sacks right now. Let's see who's getting to the quarterback in the worst way. Eric Bowman did this last year. He's doing it again. Sheldon Carmichael for the Titans is balling out. Jose Cuervo, 6. Fairley has 5.5. J.D. Green. Bradley Chubb still holding on. Cumberland's there. Jordan Williams. Isaac Taylor Stewart. Young. So that makes, to me, right, Isaac Taylor Stewart. Alright, so we're looking for another rookie. Have you found one? Or am I wasting my time? I'm getting down to 3.
Sacks? Nah, I think you're wasting your time.
Just go to INTs right now.
Sack.
Look at Eli Berry stepping in his second season right now. Christian Irons, the $200 million man. This guy paid $200 million for a safety in free agency, and he's leading the league in 6. He had that big game where he caught 4 in one game. AI showing he's the best corner in the league still at 5 INTs right now. Croswell, safety. We keep seeing Croswell, man, popping up. Lance Norman, P. Sanders.
Thank you, Max.
I'm looking for a dandy right now. Are we going to find any dandies? There we go.
Patriots got 2 motherfucking defensive rookies.
Yeah, that's playing well right now. Let me find out. Belichick's still getting it all going over there. He didn't retire yet. He said he got 1 more year as the defensive coordinator for the New England Patriots before he called it quits. He wants to take this team to a Super Bowl again. All right, so he's 19 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. He got a sack, 3 INTs right now. Brad Hawkins, the hometown hero, New Jersey. Camden, stand the fuck up. Other than that, are we finding anybody else, or are we out of here with that? So with that being said, Max, is it still Isaac Taylor Stewart deal?
Kinda, but I'm being biased because he got snubbed those stats off that one game. His stats would be a little...
Yeah, I'm gonna ride this thing out with you and say Isaac Taylor Stewart too, and because he got punt gated, so because of that, I think he would have came out of that stat. Here we go with this shit. He would have came out of that game where he'd have been light years in front of everybody stat wise right now. So thanks to D West and his punt gating ass, knowing the rules and saying I don't give a fuck, man. Niggas is old, they keep crying and shit. Stop cheating, guys, bro. For real, simple as that. All right, Max. You got a big time game coming up against the Bucks right now, man. Let me ask you this: it's week 5. Is this game important to you?
Load up, Bucks.
It's important as a standpoint to see where we.
Last season wasn't fraudulent. That's what it is. Nah, say what it is. Don't be politically correct. This is a big test to see if last season wasn't fraudulent.
See, I don't view that as that though.
What do you view it as?
I still view it as week 5. Like, it's still like we play to win every game. Don't get me wrong.
Because you got a guy that's your opponent that knows he's won more games than you, and he feels flat out like he
my thing is, your last 5 games, what's your record against the Bucks? I bet you he know it.
I can't fucking tell you.
It's 4-1.
You can't tell us, or you don't want to tell us because we be saying we can't count.
I can't tell you the last 5
it's
games.
4-1. So this game is damn important because he feels as though you got away last year. You was 1 table route, 1 angle route.
One thank you, Falky, away from losing the game.
I mean,
so this game is big.
It's still big because like every game is big. Even down, it's still big. Every game is big, but is this a playoff game? No.
I think it is. You want to know why? Because you're in a situation now where your owner decided to take advantage, a home field advantage thing away from you, which is playing outside in the elements. They built a dome around your team now, so you're not playing in a situation where it's snow on the field and these hot weather teams is coming to a cool environment in the Meadowlands. Now they got a whole big dome over top of your team, and that matters in my opinion. So why is this a playoff game? In my opinion, at week 5, because the winner of this game pitched themselves in the running to be able to win the division, to win the conference, and be able to play at home. Still, period. I do think it matters when it comes down to y'all playing. Now, I'm saying the dome caps that now. No pun intended. But it does cap the fact that you know guys got to come play you in a blizzard. But at the same time, you know, you got a lot of team speed out there too. In the dome now, you can end up being one of the fastest teams on turf. So it works in your favor. But I think right now, week 5, the winner of this game is a preview of who probably will be sitting at home in the playoffs through the entire playoffs. You got the Cardinals, and the Bucks.
I definitely think that's true, but I feel like at the same time, we've also seen like the teams that aren't the 1 seed go to the big one. So like at some point somebody's got to not be home. So like
Right.
I don't know, like it's definitely a factor. But the same way you just said that was my first thought to mind. Like, oh damn, we got a dome. Well, what niggas got away with in the snow, in the sense, it's cool. But like, yeah, we still one of the fastest teams. Like, you know, one of the faster teams out there. So like, that's something we can use and we could just work it like that. Like, it was a loss, but it's also a gain, like you were saying. So,
All right. So are we making too much into this game? You don't feel the same way we feel.
It's a big game regardless. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? The next season, after a season, you look for the Super Bowl rematch, and then everybody always talks about the championship rematches. So, like, it's a big game. I just think it being early and the way that our league is and the way that, like, some of the players are, it kind of gets swept a little under the rug to me as far as, like, how big of a game it is.
So with the preview, how big of Jaleel Ruggs with a foot fracture and sitting for 4 weeks? How big is that coming into this game?
I think that's huge. It was kind of a parlayed question when Ronald Jones was around, and you know, something the coach knew he wouldn't have to deal with, and it's kind of a thing that it'll just put a test to the Bucks offense. I think it's something he'll be able to like adapt with.
He's going to have to adapt. The next guy on his team that got carries has been on the team for over 4 years and don't have 20 carries. So you have like, unproven running backs. Question. You got the rookie Hassan. You got the boy from Michigan and shit. And, you know, with the last gift, he was able to get his speed up and get him built a little bit. So, therefore, he's bringing him in. But he's a rookie. You know how it is with rookies, especially a rookie that hasn't touched the field yet. So, again, do you feel as though, you know, this team is strong enough with Jerry Bradshaw in the passing attack to be able to, you know, withstand not having a strong run game? Not saying that his run game can't be strong. We don't know what Bus Bettis can do or Hassan can do for him, right? We don't know yet. But because you do know what Ruggs can do for this team and how, you know, the offense runs through what he does, whether you faking the ball to him and throwing the ball or you giving him the football. He's not in the mix right now. So how do you prepare and get your team ready for a game like that? Like, are you more still trying to stop the run here, or you want to concentrate on 99 Reasons and Ruggs and Woodbury?
We'll lean a little bit more on the pass game, 99 Reasons, to Ruggs, to Woodbury. The Bucks still have the O-line that they have, and they still have the coach that they have. They're still going to run the ball within the game to keep the game, you know, like neutral in a sense. I don't think that they'll overplay their hand and kind of fall into a sense of like overpassing because they're lacking a running back. More as if they'll just control the offense and be kind of, you know, chill. And go
if this Bucks offense can't average 4 to 5 yards a carry, does this game get ugly? Yes or no?
Early prediction, yes.
Oh.
Talk that shit, nigga. Why? If he can't run the football, this game get ugly. Is this a blowout?
I won't say blowout. Ugly as in just the offense it'll just feel different. Like it's gonna feel different. One already. There's not your starting running back isn't there, but then to go through the game where you don't get like subsequential performance throughout your two backs that you're gonna use, it can frustrate the offense more, and then that puts pressure on the defense, which puts pressure on the whole entire game. So not a blowout.
Fuck, you see how he tried to smooth slide out of that? He said it, yes, it's going to get ugly to, let's be political right now.
There's never been a blowout between
and you
us.
never played the Bucks without a secure running back, no matter what those backups look like right now. You ain't played the Bucks.
Somebody has played the Bucks without that Ronald Jones. I haven't, but I forget Ronald Jones had to sit like, I don't remember at the time.
He never had to sit. He never had to sit. He never had to sit. He had a bad game against Falk.
He had that bad foot one of them regular games too. Like it was a scenario thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. He had a game where
and that happened about once or twice. So I just don't remember what the outcome was. I'm pretty sure. I think he still won.
Yeah, but they not you. You're a Super Bowl champion right now. You feel like you're on top of your game right now. My question to you is: you've been in dogfights with the Bucks where he's 4-1 in y'all last meetings of how many meetings y'all had. And he's pretty much been dominating this matchup right now. He's coming into this game handicapped with one of the things he do better than a lot of guys in this league, which is run the football. Now, without being able to run a football, he's in a situation where you call his quarterback a system quarterback, and you don't feel like he's elite. Now you gave him a little bit of his props, saying he's starting to be elite in your mind. But does that bother you, or does that make you feel more comfortable that the fact that Jerry, the game is put in his hands now. Period. I don't give a fuck who's in the backfield and what he can do. He can have a 100-yard running back this game. You know, and I know this game is going to rely on Jerry Bradshaw and what he can do in the passing game to win this ball game. Does that bother you, or do you feel as though that plays in your favor?
I mean, we feel confident about our defense. I don't think Jerry Bradshaw is going to. I don't think he's going to put himself in that situation. But I don't see Jerry Bradshaw having he can't win this game without being the guy first, and then obviously as a quarterback, he has to be the guy this game. Like that is the factor of the game. So, is he capable of it? Yeah.
But is he capable of it with you without a running game?
We'll have to see. I don't.
All right, we're gonna walk out of that conversation right now. Hey man, Bucks coach, top tier Craig, how you feel about this situation right now, man? Coming into this game, you're running back down right now. How do you feel coming into this game, and do you feel like your quarterback can go out there and win this game for you?
I mean, I wouldn't be lying if I would be lying if I said that Jalil Ruggs isn't a major factor to my team. Obviously that's a lie. I would be lying if I said that wasn't a major factor. But I believe we still can come out with this with a win. You know what I mean? We still got a strong defense. Like the Giants don't ever just comfortably ever just go up and down the field on this. You know what I'm saying? It's always a chess match. So he got a lot of speed on offense. I got tons of speed on defense as well. Mm-hmm. So it's not enough situation where he can just blow past us. I'm a runner, I'm always gonna stay true to that. But I also could pass too. So I ain't gonna show my hand too much. But we ready. It's to the point where I'm about to just say fucking and play right now.
Let's play right now. That's what I'm talking about. Get that thing chipping right now, man. Listen, who y'all got? It's the Bucks and the Giants, man. And if they do play this game right now, is this the game I'm about to say pitch your bet on? This is the pick a winner game? I think we should be picking the winner right now. My diaper dandy Pope. Talk about him. Oh, my bad. What he doing? Is he worth talking about? Play that shit right now. Let's go. How many play that shit right now do you got going on right now? I got my pick. Oh, my God.
Oh,
he talking about Isaiah yeah. What he did? He shitting? I ain't gonna talk about him if he ain't shitting right now.
I remember the last game I watched. I think he did really good against the Vikings, but I don't remember overall.
All right, Hitter. You know what? You're my guy, bro. I'm gonna give you that right now. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about him. We're gonna find him real fast. See what he doing right now, boy. If I go to this team and he got motherfucking 3 tackles, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Let's go look at this diaper dandy and see right now. Wow, we decide right now. Because, look, man, I'm going to just say it. Without saying it, the Giants is saying, without Ruggs, his quarterback ain't elite enough to be beating us. He said it's going to get ugly. He backpedaled like a motherfucker, like his DB's going to do all game today. Backpedal. He backpedaled like a motherfucker, but I think Craig understand what he's really saying. That's why he said I'm about to play this game tonight. Fuck that. All right, so he do got 3 picks though, only 9 tackles with 3 INTs. Isaiah Palamoa, I love it. That's what's up. All right, I ain't gonna waste my time going to him right now. All right, is this the pick the winner game right here? So listen, because we did have 15 guys, and I appreciate y'all. We have 15 guys from the league, 15 coaches to come in and comment. And remember, this is the second part to this. You have to screenshot that you hit the like button. All right, if it's 15 coaches down here, you should have 15 likes for sure. You have to screenshot you hit the like button, right? Then you have to send that to Max, the Giants coach, right? And here's what we're going to do for you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm standing on this +2/+2 trip right now. You all get to pick one defensive player you want a +2/+2 on. All right, and that player can't have 94 speed or above. Y'all get it? Y'all got my thing? Is the defensive player, and he can't be faster than 94 speed. If he's a 94 or above, you can't get the 202 on him. It has to be somebody under 94, so 93 and under starts. All right, so you send that player over to the Bucks.
That means 92
I mean,
speed.
you send that player over to the Giants, along with the fact that you screenshotted you hitting the like button, and that player will be applied, you know, before tomorrow's advance. I'll get it done as quick as I can, and but by tomorrow's advance, everybody that, you know, sent it over will get it done. Now, if they're playing that game tonight, it's a pick a winner game. And if you pick a winner, I'm doing the same thing on the offensive side of the ball. Those that pick the winner will get a +2/+2, right? But it got to be the same thing. Offensive player, no quarterbacks. Offensive player that's a 93 speed or under can get a +2/+2 if you pick the winner. That's if they play the game tonight. Now, if they don't, it is what it is. But the gift is defensive player, 93 speed and under will get a +2/+2 for all 15 coaches that type their name in the comment section and hit the like button and screenshotted it and send it to Max. Send your player over to Max as well. Other than that, man, good show. We out of here. Quick show, hour show. Hopefully the Browns are still up and he ready to rock as well. You heard? Other than that, we're gone. Holla at me when you holla at me. And this man said it's gonna get